Zigzag.
You talking shit? Oh, fuck!
I was actually so close to doing it myself, like at the start of the podcast, and I thought, oh no, I'm back.
Fucker!
I didn't even have to do it this time.
So,
I don't even have to deliberately make you understand this.
Sock Squad.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
dickhead.
I was a little late on the
I just
intro.
thought that one's a good one to throw in because that just basically fucking sums up the last podcast for me.
Yeah.
I was a little late on the intro, and I apparently also was a little late on unmuting my Skype microphone call thing. Anyway, I was a little late on the intro, so like I heard the Sock Squad on your end, but I did like it was still happening while I was. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm gonna
It's like different planes of reality.
exactly. It's just like the Force Unleashed being a different dimension where Han Solo dies.
Oh.
It does?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't played it. But
It's freaky.
really? Okay, that's weird.
It's it's not really spoilers if it's what a 5-year-old game.
Yeah.
Look. Spoilers, Bowser gets killed by Mario and Peach gets saved.
Oh,
Well,
hang on,
wait,
hang on.
which game is
Mario's-
that one?
Yeah.
Which one's
Well,
that?
yeah,
The first
And-
one?
And which castle is she in though?
That's true. Oh yeah, that's true. Fucking Peach these days.
Or the other castle.
Yummy.
So there's 4 of us on today.
You.
There's 4 of us on today.
There's me, Liam, and with me I have Austyn,
You.
Alan,
Blue.
and Ariel.
Why am I last?
I don't know. I thought because on the call, the list of you on my Skype goes left to right, and you're on my far right.
Ariel's in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
well,
Liam, there you go. Check
you
your
go.
privileges.
what do you mean
you
my
cis
privileges?
piece
I'm the
of
host
shit.
of this call. Okay,
Ah,
you don't get any more privilege than I do.
that's true. You got fucking host privileges. Damn, fucking cheating.
You get that
piece of
audio
shit.
quality, steez. Anyway.
Are you right?
So what are we going to talk about today? I remember Ariel mentioning before we started that he was going to try something different, or were we not going to? Maybe we might have to cut that out and just not draw attention to ourselves.
No, we absolutely are. So, we're just gonna try a little bit of structure today, just a little bit of reinforcement, a little bit of scaffolding
Jesus.
to
A bit of scaffolding.
shore up the integrity of this podcast.
just tease it a little bit.
But Asian joke here. 0 times any structural integrity is still 0 structural integrity.
That's because you're a fucking
So-
engineer.
That's right, I am.
Yeah.
Well, that's what my lecturer said
Nothing
on my
Asian
You're a
is
fucking
that-
engineer that can't
statics.
work
Yeah.
autocorrect.
Look, all right. So,
Gonna rustle them jimmies.
let's go. All right, I'm gonna select something at random. What's one?
Let's
Probably games.
let's rotate
Games.
the spinning selector.
What did they fucking land on?
It's games. I want to talk about games. Because
Guns.
a couple of things happened in the past
Guns.
couple of weeks that I thought were pretty cool.
Okay.
These are ones I follow. Like the first one for me, I'll just mention briefly, is the version 1.0 of Kerbal Space Program came out.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. Like,
Everyone was so unimpressed by that.
what?
Well, I haven't.
Fuck you guys.
Everyone's reaction was, yes.
Well, are any of us interested in that game besides Ariel? Perfect.
Adam would back me up, but he isn't here today.
I've never actually played Kerbal Space Program. I feel like I would just be like,
This-
at it.
I've always said there's 2 ways that you should ever play that game. It's either you play it like me and try to like do it all like properly, or you just make spaceships that explode. Like that.
So-
It's the only 2 ways to play the game.
There's no
Spaceships
in
that
between.
explode.
So Ariel, according to the rules of the drinking game, you've made just a reference to space. So
Yeah,
I just have to
I was
constantly-
totally keen to finish off the drinks that I didn't have last week, but I've got to go pick up Mum from like a couple of suburbs over
shit.
tonight. So no. I mean, like, look, I'll just drink drive.
Oh yeah.
YOLO, right? Or I'll do what Liam does, and if I were theoretically to have a drink today, what would it be? Probably be some beer, and then I'll drink the beer, and then Liam can come to my house and drive our car to pick up Mum, and then Liam will have to sit outside because he's not going to be allowed in.
Hmm.
And then all the while we're probably waiting for Dad to like get, I don't know, next door neighbor's car, then drive and pick me up. And then by then, like I'll be like sober enough to to make sure that my BAC is below 0. Because not that it can go any lower than that. And at that point, then I'll get a text to invited to a threesome in Camberwell.
All of the references, right?
So video games, right? That's what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
All right. Here's the one that more people will be interested in. Black Mesa finally got its Steam release.
Oh,
That is exciting. That is exciting.
It's really exciting. $20 US on Steam. I think if you're a fan of Half-Life in any way, or just in general, awesome single-player games, Black Mesa.
Isn't it only like 80% complete or something?
Yeah, about 80% complete. They still haven't released Zen with that, which is surprising. But
So when you say 80% complete, what does that mean?
so have you played Half-Life, Liam?
Yeah, I've played Half-Life, but I don't think I've played Black Mesa.
Well, do you remember at the end of Half-Life, there's a level where you're in the alien world?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Black Mesa is a remake of Half-Life.
Yeah, okay.
And they don't have that alien world part at the end yet because they're completely redoing that.
So
As
okay.
opposed to the rest of the game where
that was my question. It wasn't
the
necessarily...
game's basically just not finished.
Okay.
It's like
not done.
It's like handing in an assignment with like for like 1,400, and you're handing in 1,000,
Yeah, but
So-
and
Right.
just expecting the references to hold you up.
That's just every game on Steam at the moment, though.
Mm.
Like, every single game on Steam is a zombie survival game that's not complete yet, and they really need your support.
We're going to talk about that in just a second, Alan, because I know what you're referencing.
Are they planning on like patching the end in, or what?
Oh,
Like,
no,
what's the idea?
absolutely. So Black Mesa came out in 2012, I think, and they didn't have Zen in there because they said they really wanted to like make it something special, as opposed in Half-Life where Zen was like really rushed.
Okay.
Because they were reaching their deadline. So they're intending to almost... I think they want... The suggestion is that Zen is going to be almost like a half game in its own right.
Yeah.
But like it'll still be in the same thing. When they released it, they said that they'll be releasing Zen further down the line. This is 3 years ago. So granted, since it took them like 9 years to release the first part of the mod, I'm willing to cut them a little bit of slack, right? You would be.
Isn't that reason to not cut them slack if they've already taken fucking 9 years to do the thing?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
true. But
Taking
like,
a long time.
well, you can go the other way is that they, it's pretty impressive that they managed to get it out at all after all this time. But
Yeah, I guess so.
like, regardless, it's good to see them making progress. And like, I mean, the free version's still up. You can still get the free
So what's
version
the
and
difference?
basically get everything. Then the Steam release is a lot more polished. They went back and redid almost all the assets that they'd already made from scratch.
Oh my god.
So they've gone back and redone that. It's on a newer version of the Source engine, and it's also got deathmatch.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
nice.
but like they're going to release the full game for free, like everything, like on an older version of the Source engine for free for everyone else. But the paid version is just like it's just like a bit better graphically and probably has better support.
Right.
Yeah.
okay.
But I mean, like seriously, I've playing through Black Mesa. It's
What?
really good. Like the original version of the one they released a couple of years ago is good. So I could say it's definitely worth the $20. We've had a long time to demo test it.
Man, $20. Man, couldn't you get it for free at one point?
You can still get it for free.
Oh, sick. Well,
Yeah.
meh.
Yeah.
But $20 is like 20 potato cakes, and that sounds pretty good too.
Mm.
Look, that's more like
that is a good
21
point.
potato cakes
That is
because
a good
most of
point.
them do that. Well, the
Yeah.
potato cakes are like 90 cents. Yeah, 21. Come on, 21.
21?
I know, man. In this
21?
day and age of inflation, potato cakes are getting pretty dear. More around the $1 mark. It's the pressure on
Well,
the
may-
working class. You know,
Maybe we're
in a
used-
I'll vote-
socialist state, we'd just get our mandated round of potato cakes every week.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'll vote for someone who
look-
can bring it back down to 70 cents.
Look, Alan, the free market system is obviously the most efficient way to handle this.
Yeah, but The free market means the rich get more potato cakes and the poor get less potato cakes.
Yeah. True. But speaking of potato cakes, specifically ones that haven't been fully cooked yet, are still served up. Alan, you were making a reference there with zombie survival games.
Just every single one of them is never a finished game when it comes out.
Yeah, but no, like additionally on top of that, in relation to where you saw someone make that like that observation.
Well, so many people have. I don't get what you're thinking. I'm particularly referencing, but every person says that.
Well, I think it was 2 days. Fuck, I'm doing all the talking again. Like Adam pointed this out. And I'm so fucking self-conscious now. I'm doing all the fucking talking.
Do all the talking.
Just keep talking about how you do all the talking. I reckon that'll solve the problem.
Fucking hell. We should rename this podcast to
Ariel shut
talks
up.
A lot. Ariel talks a lot until he says something stupid, then everyone fucking calls him out on it.
That's true.
Anyway,
you'll laugh.
I think an expansion for Goat Simulator came out a couple of days ago.
Oh,
it was like Goat Z or Goat Z over here.
In more important news, a new trailer for Batman came out, and fucking you can play with everyone. Like there's Nightwing and Robin, and you can kick ass with them and do fight scenes and break skulls, and it's fucking badass. And the guy from Breaking Bad, I forgot his name. The guy with the bald head, and it's like the assassin dude.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
He
about.
voices Jim Gordon in the new one.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm like, what? No, you can't do that. You go back to your world. Stop being a cop.
His name? You mean Hank or the other?
No,
dude,
not
the assassin
Hank.
dude?
Like the one that works.
Jonathan Banks.
Yes.
He plays Mike.
Yes.
He plays Mike.
Mike. That's the one.
He does the voice of Jim Gordon. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Meet the Batman Arkham Knight voice cast include Kevin Conroy and Jonathan Banks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Because they did bring out a new voice cast trailer, and I'm a sucker for voice cast trailers because I like knowing who people are. Things, and I'm like, holy shit, you're in everything ever. # Nolan North.
Did they also say you can play Batgirl in the new one?
Yeah, because people got all narky about this season pass, because that seems to be like kind of a trend in games. How like you buy kind of a pass outright, and then it buys all the DLC in the future when it comes out. And I think it was like in America they were complaining that it was like $20, but over here it's like $60. So you got to pay $60 for
Really?
something. Yeah,
in
you got to pay
America,
$60.
the season pass was $50. I'm pretty sure.
Oh really?
So they were
I don't think
complaining.
they'd be.
Yeah, they were complaining that it was like the same price as a full game, pretty much. So you pay $60 for your Batman game, and then $50 for DLC that isn't even released yet.
Yeah, and it's the same with like a lot of things like Call of Duty. Like they all seem to be going down that path. So I guess it's for people knowing that they have something that the developers are making.
Yeah,
it's already in progress.
COD's been that way for like three generations now. So
pretty much.
Yeah. And it's still shit. People still buy into it.
Yeah.
Well, it's still, the thing with COD is it's like still fun. Like
yeah.
If you just
I'm
kind
talking
of
about like the whole DLC scene in general. Like for the most part, like it'd be awesome if we could all boycott it and kind of stop them from doing it. But I guess like now that people are just stuck in their ways to just pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the sort of audience that would like boycott that sort of thing would be some small band of angry people on the internet compared to all the kids that get their mum's credit card and buy COD.
Yeah, but you run the risk as well of buying like broken DLC if it's not like properly made. But like it's like pre-ordering games, I suppose.
They are contracted to make sure that it works.
Yeah,
for sure. Because I mean, like, they have some sort of QR.
Even if not officially, like having that amount of people consuming your content just puts that liability on you anyway. Because otherwise, it just spreads like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they kind of put Batgirl in as kind of like, oh, you can get this eventually, as a little teaser, like it's worth the money. Buy it, please. Buy the game and then buy the DLC. Spend $160. You can do it.
Well, I think it's a trend in development studios. Like concurrently with the main game's development, you'll have a DLC team that's like planning stuff as you go along.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure
like
that's
with
the trend.
DICE, how they're bringing out free DLC in December for Battlefront when it comes out, and then they've got other DLC that you'll have to pay for in the future, which is
Yeah. Is it like only if you pre-order you get the free stuff?
yeah. Well, there's one that is free that is coming out in December. That is, I don't know which one. It's either the Empire Battle or the Battle of Jakku.
The Battle of Jakku's the free one.
Okay, yeah. Well, I wasn't sure because you know, it's not really spoilers. It's like Jakku, for people that don't know, is like the battle that takes place before Episode 7. So, kind of an all-out battle of the Empire going, shit, well, let's gather our forces to take out the rebels once and for all. And the rebels are like, well, you're fucked.
Yeah. But we don't have to worry about that anyway, because we all know Battlefront's a terrible game, because Reddit says so.
Yeah.
Never played it.
It's
Just
true.
the Empire going all out. I'm pretty sure the Empire should probably be getting ready to check their shit, seeing as the rebels have destroyed their fucking space station the size of a small moon twice.
That's true. Well, yeah. Should we move on to other Star Wars news?
Well, speaking. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
Liam,
you
go
guys
on.
go ahead. I don't really need to be on here. I was just gonna say, like, on the topic of Jonathan Banks just before, did you guys like know about like Better Call Saul? Like,
I've
being
seen it on the
out,
back
like-
of a bus.
yeah, well, like the whole season's aired, and like I don't think anyone's talked about it.
Oh,
at
really?
all.
Really?
Yeah, like all like 10 episodes of like the first season's been aired.
I see.
Oh,
I've been
and-
blasted with advertising for it, but I don't know. So this is probably heresy, but like I never watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, really? That's
Oh.
right. You were one of the ones that didn't watch
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, but
Likewise, I haven't seen it.
Like,
Yeah.
people, I don't know. Normally, I haven't really seen much about it on, to be honest, Facebook at all. Normally,
exactly.
people are like, "Wow, this is really good," because Breaking Bad had that kind of phrase, like, "Holy shit, Breaking Bad is destroying my life," and like, I think we're kind of blindsided by Game of Thrones, and
But like Game of Thrones was always there during Breaking Bad. Like it was
That's
always
true.
like it was like there was two people in the world. There was people who watch Game of Thrones and people who watch Breaking Bad, and some people watch both. But like that was like they were the two contenders of like show of the year if there was an award for it. You know? what I mean?
yeah.
Then again, Game of Thrones didn't really gain much traction in popularity here until a couple of years back, wasn't it? We were like a couple of years behind its popularity. in
yeah, well,
America.
That
even
being
more so
said-
with Breaking Bad, though.
I was gonna
Like,
say, that
Breaking
being
Bad
said,
was out
Breaking
for ages before anyone
That's
caught
true.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Alex were the only ones that were trying to create this culture that was at our high school. Like,
Yeah,
we were the
and-
only ones who had seen it.
Guys,
And-
watch
That
it.
is true because I only started hearing about it sometime during the 4th or 5th season.
Mm.
Yeah.
No doubt though, I saw I saw plenty of ads for it on SBS in the years preceding. Though.
Yeah. So that's why I'm so surprised about this series that hasn't had pretty much no publicity
Well,
except for billboards and
You
stuff.
say that,
now.
but I've actually been blasted with publicity for it. So
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if they've got like all their, I don't know, metadata like targeting analysis all wrong. So I'm getting it, even though I don't watch Breaking Bad. But
I've seen the billboards and stuff, but I haven't seen anything
Yeah.
really online. And like, I would have thought like there would be a like week to week kind of like just shitstorm of like ads for it. But
Yeah.
I've,
well,
no one's
you know that
no one's
new
been talking about
service Stan that's like the Netflix competitor.
Or
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
all the
Yeah,
others
well,
that are also coming
Having
out.
Better Call Saul on that has been one of their flagship things. And
Okay.
when I'm on the computer I'm using now, I don't have ad block on it. So whenever I'm on YouTube, I get all those ads, and they're like all Stan ads with Better Call Saul.
Okay.
I don't get any Stan ads.
Okay.
I've never got a Stan ad. I didn't even know what Stan was until you just explained it then. So.
Okay.
Well, it seems
Interesting.
to be kind
Apparently
of
it's
a
not
trend.
Really?
Like,
I do get a shit ton of Netflix though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we all get a shit ton of Netflix.
yeah, I get Netflix.
Speaking of services that have just like come around here, I only just found out tonight, like literally just before we started this podcast, that we had Uber in Australia, and we've had it for like a year.
Yeah. I found that out the other week. I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
I did not think we had that.
Yeah,
here.
I
and
think it's-
apparently we've had it for like 12 months.
Mm.
Yeah,
It-
it's like kind
do
of
we
a
have
cheap
enough
taxi.
drivers to make it?
Yeah,
Like-
closer into the city, there's a bunch of them
Okay.
I've seen.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't think there's much out here.
Mm.
Like, there probably are some like within our radius, considering we've got the Ringwood Strip.
We should
nearby.
start an Uber service. Earn some money on the side.
Yeah, totally. But we're
Fun
only going to
podcast.
get
Jump
calls
in.
at like 3 a.m. for people who are like, can you take me from Real Highway to Ludale? Or something like that.
Yeah, probably. But you don't get calls though.
Can you take me to Franca's to Cloud? Can you do that?
Doesn't it only work if you're on the road though? Like, I don't really know how it works, but like, it doesn't. You only get the when the app's open when you're driving, like as a driver. You don't get it like while you're sleeping and
I would
you're
assume
lying.
as a driver, you just like set your parameters on the app. Like, I only want to get like notifications time frame.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you can just you literally just like set your availability. Just like, all right, I can drive people now. Here am I, or I'm close to this area.
Yeah,
I
I guess
suppose
so.
that works.
I guess so.
Interesting though. Like, it is kind of interesting. You say like only if they're on the road. Like they're trying to make it convenient for the drivers as well.
Well, that's it. It's like while they're driving in that direction towards where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Which is
pretty sure
good.
that's like that happens while you're being taken as well. Like the driver can also like organize the next customer as you're in the car with them, like
Yeah.
as they're driving to that to your destination, I guess.
But
I think
like
it's really
it's good that they're doing that though, because like for fuck's sake, we need something to compete with. We
Yeah.
need something to like compete with our public transport not being open or not being good enough, and B, our taxi services being too expensive.
And
Well,
just
yeah, everyone-
shit.
They
Yeah.
did think about making like different taxi, like privatizing. No, is taxis privatized? I'm not sure.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Sure, it's private.
But,
yeah,
like-
there's several ones of them as well.
making
that operate.
different companies within the taxis. So like them charging different fares and different rates and all this stuff.
Yeah, there is that, but it's such an issue because the yellow cabs and that, like, the yellow cabs and then the company that owns like the silver cabs and stuff as well. They like own all the taxi ranks and stuff. No other company can pull up that, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
interesting.
yeah.
I thought that's.
I think they're like-
I thought that's something that you lease a license from the government or something to be able to use those.
Yeah, but I think like to get your cab license, then you go through one of these companies and it's super easy and you just pass your test, even if you don't speak English, which has been quite a big issue.
Yeah,
But what-
or you don't know the geography of the state.
Well, yeah, but the point is, like, they couldn't even read the test and they're somehow passing. Like, there was that controversy a little while ago.
Really shit. Never heard about that. That's
Wow.
that's fucking.
What was really funny in the US, as Uber got really big and spread from city to city, I can't remember which state/city it was, but, like, the cab, might have been in multiple, the cab union, like, got together and they were, like, lobbying government to not allow Ubering because that's competition. But I just, because the only reason they would do that is because they're not offering a good enough service for people to choose them over Uber. So.
See, what did I say, Alan? The free market.
It works for non-essentials. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know, absolutely.
Not essentials.
I just.
But it's the most efficient system.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right.
If I can sidetrack,
Says the kid who's been. Yeah.
I'm going up to Canberra next week.
That's
Oh, shit.
exciting.
Yeah,
What
Nice.
What are you doing? Or are you not allowed to tell us?
bumping shoulders with some politicians and stuff. I'm going up with the Labour Club from RMIT. They do a budget week trip, so we go up and we like eat in Parliament, do all that stuff.
That's cool.
Pretty fun.
You little politician, you.
Just be like, hey Tony, how's the ears going?
I'll keep an onion in my pocket and just offer it to him.
Keep your what in your pocket?
An
Or
onion.
just
Like
show
a
him the
whole onion.
Instagram. Just show him his famous
Yeah.
Instagram page and see if he actually eats anything.
Don't have it.
Did you?
Speaking of,
Yeah. Speaking of people eating things, did you guys hear of the guy? Bit of sad news. The guy who created the Vine series. Ryan Gosling Eats.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the tribute to it was Ryan Gosling finally ate his cereal,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty funny.
That's cute. It's a nice gesture.
Yeah, you know you've made it in life when the celebrity that you've made a video about is recognizing your efforts.
Yeah.
It just proves how dank your meme was.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
dank. If I can sidetrack for a little bit,
Yeah, absolutely.
well, not for a little bit, like just literally a second.
Fucking
I just came across a photo on my news feed that was. Maybe I should just send the link.
Oh, Jesus.
absolutely.
But
Give
basically,
me that, because I mean, after the photo links that we shared last,
it's a Snapchat Snapchat screenshot, and it's just.
oh my gosh, the fucking face finishes it.
I know. The red face fuck.
It is. His face is fucking red as shit.
So red.
So red.
But that wasn't what I was gonna deviate. I mean, that actually was it. But like, I have another thing that I wanted to just.
Yeah. Should we quickly describe this to the people?
Oh yeah, we should probably. Yeah, good idea. So like I said, it's a Snapchat screenshot, and it's basically some very sad-looking person. I'm not saying he's a sad-looking, but I mean rather his expression is quite sad and disappointed. And the caption says, "I showed you my dick. Answer me."
Oh,
Poor guy.
Snapchat and dick pics.
Fucking great.
I know them feels, bro. No, I'm kidding. I don't. I don't send pictures of my dick.
I do, Liam. Why don't you answer me?
You never told me that was a photo of you.
Shit.
What I wanted to actually
What dogs are
deviate
legs?
from, actually, because we were talking about eating just then. Have you guys? Because it's just popped up on my newsfeed, both on Instagram and Facebook. Have you guys tried the whole create your own taste at Macca's thing?
No.
I've been there, and it's interesting because people get annoyed with companies because they get machines to do everything, and then they lose staff, and then people don't have jobs and stuff. But I think the Macca's near me is actually putting more staff on to teach people how to use the machines when they come in, and then you still have your other menu as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, can someone explain to me how it works, or
Yeah.
do any of you guys know how it works?
Yeah. Oh, I would. Yeah. But
Liesel.
well, not really. Yeah. So you either submit it online, or I think you can do it in store, and obviously there's probably some attendant involved with it, but it just sends an order out back, and I think there is literally another station. So normally at McDonald's you've got a few stations, and one of them is just where they actually just prepare the sandwich or like put it together, and you need 2 people to do that normally. So I think they have another station with another 2 people purely for that for the make your own burger.
Well, they do so much different
know.
stuff. Because, yeah, you're right. You can do it in store. There's like these, in the one near me, there's these massive touchscreen panels. And you don't actually need a McDonald's person there. You just go in and do it, and then it prints you a receipt.
Yeah.
And then they create the burger that you desire.
Yeah.
But they,
Okay.
Are they doing it at Lazelle's?
Yeah. I think they did sweeping introductions.
Okay, because I just want to because I actually don't know anything about like how it works, so I'm actually trying to go on like to a website or find like how like what your options are and stuff.
I mean,
there are
consider
lots of options.
yeah. Also, like consider like they've got to market this to everyone, and including children as well. So you can imagine, Liam. I'm sure even you could figure this out.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
From the look of kind of the style of it, it looks like they're going down the like to compete with like grilled and schnitz.
Yeah,
And
it's that sort of thing. Like,
yeah,
like
especially the chips in like the fancy
in the basket.
Yeah, I'm thinking, look, the
Mm.
Macca's chips, they're probably
Oh,
frozen
and-
for ages.
Yeah, but they also they also have someone. There's another person. So all right.
Okay.
Additionally, Lizelle was describing this that she was saying, all right, you put the order in, and then once the person's prepared it, they have to like I think they have to put it on a plate, like a fucking dining plate, put it there, and they have to ring a bell and say order up. and then someone from the front end also goes and takes it out to the people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a thing.
So
like, it's,
you got two people, one person like ordering the big fancy thing, and then old mate to the right's like, yeah, can I have a fucking cheeseburger?
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Fucking slop it on, get in a bag. Yeah, cheers, bud. Get it in the brown bag. Off you go.
But it is true. Like, I mean, you look at most American burger joints that that we attempt to frequent, and like they do takeaway and like dining areas. So like, and you'll go buy something and they'll plate it up and deliver it to you, or
Look, not really.
or you get in your fucking brown paper bag and walk off. Like, case in point, Snits. Like, not kidding. It's pretty similar to that.
Yeah.
And I suppose like
not to the extent.
In a way,
of
I actually am
Macca's.
kind of happy that McDonald's does something like that. Just as long as the expectation isn't that the kids have to prepare the meal in like 50 seconds or something like I had to used to have to do.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of the like previous McDonald of that kind of like dodgy thing, and then seeing like a McDonald's bag all crumpled on the floor, or like just it's just got that stigma about it. Whether it's like Schnitz and grilled are all they came out automatically as like we are fancy,
It's definitely that recognition of a new market, though. Like, I think they realize, like, in the create your taste thing, create your burger. Like, you can't get, if you're making a burger, you can't get one below $9, I don't think. And then there's extra for chips and that sort of thing, if I'm correct in that. I believe so. And I think it's that recognition of, like, schnitz and salsas and that rolled, that Vietnamese place.
Yeah.
Like, people willing to pay a little bit more for better food, like, is certainly a thing that's happening.
Just, it's still the fucking, like, cardboard meat that
I
they
think,
put in the other
but
burgers.
there's different meats, I think.
There's, alright, I need to actually have a look at this, because
I
I can...
There's, like, brioche buns and fancy stuff like that. It's like, shit, okay, I didn't know McDonald's even stocked that stuff.
Alright, let's go have a look at this. But because the thing
I'm
is...
on the website now, too.
Yeah, I'm jumping in to see what kind of meats they put in, because, like...
It's only Angus.
Only Angus meat.
Okay.
Only Angus.
So it's only the better stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, that being said, the Angus meat is delivered and prepared in the exact same way as all the other meats.
Exactly.
Yeah, and most beef
Like,
in burgers in Australia is Angus anyway. There's nothing actually special about it.
Yeah. It's just got, like, a special seasoning on it. That's like, all we ever did.
Isn't
to,
it, like
differentiate
somewhat slightly thicker as well?
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
patty?
it's... Alright, so, with the sizes, I've fucking described this several times, but you've got 3 sizes of patties normally. You've got the 10-to-1, which is like cheeseburger and Big Mac.
Mhm.
The 4-to-1, which is quarter pounder, 4 in a pound.
Yeah.
And then there's the Angus, which is 3-to-1. So you've got a third of a pound of meat. In that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they are larger and thicker, and you do cook them for longer, which I guess like even though it's just thicker meat, which is why they do that, like makes it look a little bit better. Like you cook it for I think 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes instead of like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I would... Okay, yeah. I keep forgetting we're talking about Macca's here, so I was going to say something else, but never mind. Yeah,
Alright.
I was just going to talk about, like, because, like, when I go to, like burger places and stuff, this is kind of a delicacy thing, but I always really like it when my burger is, like, rare or medium rare,
Yeah.
And
fair
so
enough.
if we're cooking it longer, then you're not getting that.
Yeah, but Macca's wouldn't do that because quality control, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about Macca's here.
And
So-
they're also already like pre-cooked as well.
Yeah, exactly. They're already pre-cooked. But yeah, this is like really interesting. So there's like the brioche bun and the baker's bun, and then like a lettuce wrap. I'm guessing like it's just if you don't like bread,
If you don't like carbs, you get that one.
if you don't like carbs, you get the lettuce.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna go through the list of stuff. But okay, it's kind of interesting. So you're only allowed to eat it in the store, right? Like there's no takeaway with that, is there?
I don't think they intend to do takeaway with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they would. Like, you wouldn't restrict that if you're McDonald's. But
Yeah.
like you obviously can't get it through drive-through, for example.
Yeah, for sure. Could you imagine the build-up of cars? Like,
Fucking hell, yeah.
And so yes, some people. You were saying people were getting angry that they had to wait longer for it. Is that what you were saying before?
I don't think people are getting angry about it. It's just like, as long as McDonald's doesn't put the expectation there that it's going to be prepared at McDonald's speed. Because, to be honest, like, I think, as Austyn said, there's a stigma involved with it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the stigma is the fast food label.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really it. Like, as soon as you make someone wait for it, like, you introduce this quality that, like, you introduce some sort of, like, quality to it, like, or apparent quality. So, which, I mean, that'd be very difficult to create that perception in McDonald's.
So they need that extra time, because if you're getting, like, if you're only waiting 30 seconds and they hand you a cheeseburger or whatever, then you're like, if it's, like, slightly messed up or whatever, like the sauce or whatever, you're like, whatever, it's Macca's, I got it in 30 seconds. But if you're waiting for something to be brought out to your table and it still doesn't look good, I think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. And especially if you've got to, like, if you have to plate it up, present it on a plate, then you're also going to have problems with that. Because, like, just having it in a clam is, fucking grease can just be spilling out of it. I don't care. But if it's on a plate, I want that shit fucking pristine.
Yeah, because it's like how they have those pictures of the burgers, and then you get them, it's like, my burger does not look like the picture. What is the deal?
Yeah.
What is your problem?
Where is my burger?
I want my burger.
This is not burger.
But okay,
Burger.
and I mean, yes, exactly. So when I go to, like, places that serve burgers like that, I don't expect to get it in 30 seconds. I'm expecting to wait.
You've
10,
got
15
the high
minutes
expectations
because it's, and even if it's not being plated up, even if it was takeaway, right? And it was say we went to On It Burger, right? And we'll get it in the box and it's takeaway. I'm not always expecting it to be, like, the most pristine thing either, but it's still gonna be. I'm still, like, not expecting like squashed bun or
that's the worst one. Like, the squash bread, that's the one that pisses me off.
Yeah, that's when there's no care whatsoever.
Yeah.
If you get extra sauce in it, that's great. Like, that's if there's sauce spilling out of it, that's a good thing. That means there's lots of flavor.
Dead food.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, totally. I'd like to think that I prepared the majority of my cheeseburgers pretty well when I worked at McDonald's.
I like to think so too. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to McDonald's when you worked there. So.
No. I don't know. None of us, well, maybe Alan does, but the rest of us don't really go to McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't.
Not really.
I don't actually eat any, like, fast food anymore.
No, like,
I live so close to one. It's kind of like, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
at uni this week I did eat, like, 1.5 boxes of wedges, and I had no shame. I needed the carbs.
From
I'd like no at uni, because
it's the wedges. See, they don't have the stigma.
Well, like, carbohydrates.
McDonald's wedges weren't the worst, actually. Like, they were kind of the same quality as the frozen ones you do for yourself at home. Like, when they were doing the same.
Yeah, well, yeah. To be honest, if you think about it, right, the beef patties from McDonald's, you could honestly just compare them to, like, the meat in a meat pie that you heat up in the oven.
Yeah,
because that
7-Eleven
already
meat pie.
Yeah. Well, no, but, like, because I guess you see the food that you're prepared on different levels. Like, you've got, like, all right, obvious restaurant food where, like, you imagine they've gotten the ingredients fresh on the day or, like, within the past couple of days and they prepared it. Then you've got, like, the meals mum makes, and you're like, well, she bought the meat and put it in the freezer, but, like, then it's, that's good, it's mum's meals. It tastes fucking amazing no matter what. And then you've got, like, the microwave and the oven meals that you prepare, right? And you're like, all right, it's already cooked, but it's frozen, but, like, it tastes nice and you can kind of make it look better. And then you got fucking, like, fast food beyond that.
I would actually probably put fast food above those frozen meals.
Fast food above, like, light and
really?
easy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suppose.
Anyway,
I don't know.
we're arguing semantics here anyway.
Yeah.
It's all opinion.
Oof.
Should we talk
But
about where James is?
Where James is?
No, he's fucked
Yeah.
off.
Fucking Gimpy.
Did we talk about Gimpy?
Is he in Gympie?
Well,
He's in Queensland.
Well, actually, right now he's on a plane, back to Melbourne. But yeah, he was in Queensland for like the last 2 weeks. That's why he hasn't been on the podcast.
Hasn't been ripping into me for 2 weeks. It's great. I feel so liberated.
That's why I'm here.
But at least you haven't made my face that red, other than like fucking revealing. Well, and it wasn't even you. Austyn revealed it, but my fucking hair. My face is so fucking red.
Yeah, we were like, I was like going to everyone, just being like, "All right, guys, we got to give Ariel so much shit. Like, we're gonna make it a thing. Like,
No one gave me shit.
I know, and I was so mad.
Now I'm mad because like the thing is like, like I can understand why you didn't tell it's my face because you wanted to make a joke, but
well, it wasn't
you wanted to make a
necessarily-
joke, did you?
It wasn't necessarily a legit thing. It was just like a made up joke thing. Like we were just gonna make it a thing, like just a fabricated thing that we were just gonna make as like a joke. And
Yeah.
no one
But,
did
like,
it.
No. See, it mustn't have been that bad. But like at least one of my co-workers, an older lady, very nice woman, she said, "Oh, Ariel, I really like your hair, swish back." This is after it's grown back out.
Yeah,
of it.
true. Yeah.
On that.
I felt so fucking fancy. I was very proud.
I want
of
to
my
footnote
hair.
that. I've got like a thing about that too. When I got my haircut, like, I can't quite tell when people are like, "Oh yeah, nice haircut." Like, I can't tell if they're being sarcastic or they generally enjoy, like, they think that the
I think
haircut's
there's
good.
like, if they're your friend, there's an obligation to give you shit about any sort of change to your hair.
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
But they like,
Yeah.
I don't know, my uni well, they're not like I know them, but not as well as you guys. Like, you would just automatically give me shit if you saw it. You'd be like, nice haircut, wanker.
Well, obviously not, Liam.
Huh?
Obviously not.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay.
Austyn thinks that, we give him shit about it, but obviously you won't.
Yeah.
Give him shit about what?
If he got a haircut and it looked weird.
No, I'd give him shit.
No, just give him shit anyway. 'Cause that's what you
Yeah,
do. That's what you do with friends.
That's what I'm saying. I just
Friends.
give shit anyway, like
Yeah.
regardless of whether it's good or not.
Alright.
That's what I was trying to say, and because like the haircut was just an excuse. That's just what
As
I'm.
if we
That's
need
all I'm
more
saying.
excuses to give Ariel shit.
You're right. You're right.
Hey, Ariel, what's your favourite word from last week?
What's my favorite word?
Yeah.
There was this one time when someone said "the," and it just like it made my dick so hard,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
really. And then someone said disillusion or whatever the fuck it is, and then like went fucking like went back inside me.
Let me check the time code here.
Right. That's all right. You know what? I'm happy I did this. The start of the podcast, I fucking set a timer with when I started the intro so that I'd know the exact fucking moment when you fucking said it. You piece of shit.
I didn't even say it though.
No, you didn't. But you were going to.
Oh yes, I love
So
it.
now I don't have to worry about with one of you just saying that word and some random number next to it. I can check the number here because fucking editing
nickel.
it. I had to like nickel.
Look at this graph.
Jeez, that bitch.
Actually, I muted my mic on Skype before and just said it a bunch into the microphone and then came back on. So you have to edit.
Are you
Yes.
fucking kidding me? Oh, thank
Oh
fucking
no,
God.
Alex,
Jesus.
just stuck with
If
it.
you actually did that.
One day.
Oh, man.
Oh mate. Oh mate.
Alright. Oh, do what you must. But anyway, we seem to have dug ourselves into a
So this
bitching
structure thing's
rut.
going really well. Now.
Well, no, because I'm not going to change it if we're like doing conversation. But seeing
Let's
as we're
select
fucking
the
around in
rotator selector.
here-
I think I know a way to improve the popularity in our page.
I want to try out something called questions.
Yeah, you want to try
And
questions?
this is an idea I had.
Are you wait?
Right.
Hang on, just Ariel. Just are you just like running your finger up and down a list and being like, yeah, I'm gonna select this. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah, I'm not selecting anything.
oh, okay.
I'm hoping that there's a random question on that you can just get like a random question on Google Answers.
I've
Yahoo
got a question.
Answers.
Wait, actually,
Oh, all right.
it's not really a
Hey,
question.
what did you guys think I meant by
Ariel,
this?
go first. I have
We
no
still haven't talked about hiding fart stories.
Sorry?
When you're
What-
hiding
what
a
is it,
fart,
Austin?
if you,
You're hiding a fart.
yeah, like
Oh.
in public.
Oh, yeah.
Like how is your best technique to hide a fart?
Oh, yeah. And the derivative question is, do you fart in public?
Well, you got to, otherwise you're dead. You'll explode. Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah.
It's science.
Yeah. True.
Only
true.
politicians can argue with science.
Did you hear that? Abbott's business advisor says that climate change is a hoax by the United Nations to destroy democracy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I saw an article about that. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a
Oh,
great
so
idea.
So fucking stupid.
And then their environment minister
Yeah,
told
it's
them that told the reporters that everyone's entitled to their opinion. Like, holy shit, you're in the environment minister. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
I-
No. Yeah,
I tried to like him. I really did, but no. oh.
So funny.
So what was the
Stupid.
question?
Yeah, the question is, I don't know how we got onto fucking the environment ministers and
Oh,
shit.
Alan happened.
Because
what
that's about
happened.
farts, you know?
No, Austyn said politicians.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
true,
yeah,
I did.
politicians. Only politicians can argue with science, and that's completely true. But is it? Where do you fart in public? Because we know you do.
Where did I
And
find-
How do you hide
How
it?
do you go about doing it so that you can avoid people noticing and or just noticing it was you?
You know what? I don't think I do fart in public.
Do
I
you
think
just
don't-
wait at home and do it really loudly?
No, I just like it's like the thing of like you not wanting like not feeling like you need to unless you're okay. It's like that environmental constipation, right? This is gonna sound so
I'm
weird
sorry,
until I explain.
what?
Interesting.
Okay.
Alright,
So you-
sounds
so, like-
I'll hear you out.
So say for example when you go on like school camp or something like that, do you guys feel like you like can go like straight away, or does it like, or do you feel like you have to hold it until you get back home?
No, I can go straight away.
You can go straight
Well,
away. Okay.
I lost any sort of like
With
apprehension to do something like that in like year 7.
Okay.
I remember on that note. Remember the time? I remember on Odyssey, which Liam went on with me.
Oh,
as
you
well.
gonna tell the story?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell that story.
Oh, okay, whatever. Go right ahead.
So, we were kayaking down the snowy river, and it was great fun. It was a 10-day trip down from somewhere up northern Victoria down to bloody Traralgon or somewhere like that. That's kind of where we ended up.
Yeah,
eventually.
somewhere like that. Yeah.
Um,
Alan was on this trip too.
I tuned out. Which trip are we?
Odyssey.
Were you on Odyssey? No.
No.
I could have sworn you were. I could have sworn you were like Conrad. Oh no, that's Fergus.
I am happy to be confused with Fergus any day of the week.
Everyone's confused.
Anyway, I could have sworn he was. Anyway, go ahead. Austin.
We were going down this down the river, and usually like you can't really leak or go to the toilet at any point unless we actually stop. So you know, like I think one of the afternoon trips we were like really pushing, like really not wanting to make any stops, just because we were making kind of slow progress. Because I think some of them didn't have any like current going through, so it was just kind of like, or maybe the current was going against us. I can't quite remember. Anyway, we're making a slow pace. We're like, no, we're gonna speed this up. So we're gonna just keep running till we meet the camp spot that we find's good, and then sleep there. So here's me getting out. I really need to pee. So I end up seeing. I'm like, oh no, there's not much shrub around here. So I'm like, shit. Okay, I'm just gonna run up this hill and hope that there's gonna be some trees. So I keep running up, and as I keep running up this hill, the forest gets less dense. So eventually I'm at the point where there's like very scattered trees around me, and everyone's just looking up at me going, Austyn, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, shit! So at the point I think I probably made it like three probably halfway up the hill. So this is probably the fastest I've ever run, like sprinted up a hill. Because I really, really needed to go. And I just gave up at this point. And I think it was such a good pee because it had a really good view of the valley as well. So I just kind of ignored that everyone could see me. And I just looked at the view instead. And everyone's just like, you know, like, we could see you the whole time. I'm like, yeah, no. Yep.
Yeah, why are you looking?
How do you establish dominance?
Yeah, I know you.
I thought you were gonna tell a different. Wasn't there another story where well, actually, there's a couple stories from Odyssey. One that actually involves me, which I thought you were going to talk about, but that's okay.
Speaking of poo and peeing, I mean, like Liam, you just hadn't felt so shitty since you were on camp for 10 days, right? Shitty being the working word here.
Yeah. Anyway, wasn't there some other person like on a kayak, like stood up on the kayak that was pissing into the river?
What? Was it Lockie?
Was it Lockie?
I don't know, maybe.
I think it might have been Lockie, actually. I'm pretty sure I distinctly remember him standing up in the kayak and pissing into
That wouldn't even surprise me about him.
I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. That was
don't want to make that stop.
I think he was right at the back as well. Like he was right at back, and I think I do kind of remember that. I turned around and I just saw him like at the back.
Just got his pants.
I think he did the full little boy pee. Like he took down his pants. He
still
had his life jacket on.
Wasn't he also like in that kayak by himself that particular time too? Because I'm pretty sure Jason, who he was with, like had to be in the one of three.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't remember. I don't know.
Again, you probably would have you'd have some restraint if someone else was there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is Lockie here we're talking about. I remember actually another story from Odyssey. Now that we're on that topic and I'm reminiscing.
My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. I remember there was a particular moment we were next me. I was with Josh. No one's gonna know who Josh is, but anyway,
yeah.
I was partners with Josh in my kayak, and we were pulled up next to Conrad and Fergus's canoe. It was two of our friends from high school for the listeners. Conrad and Fergus's kayak, and
a friend and broken jaw from high school.
Yeah, but Alan's friends with Conrad, so it's still friends.
He's disappeared off the face of the earth, but that's not the point.
Okay, cool. All right, so
sorry.
Friend. Anyway, without making a big deal, two people that went to a high school. We go up to the next to their boats, and then we decide to flip their boat, like using our hands. Like we just used our arms and. Actually, no, that's a lie. No. Hang on, there's setup for this actually. So I'm gonna do the.
That's a lie. That's the truth.
I'm gonna do the Quentin Tarantino thing and tell the end of the story and then go back for the setup, okay? So the result is we've flipped their boat. What you don't know is we flipped their boat multiple times.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, you remember this?
Yeah.
So
and
I'm pretty sure
I think I know the story.
Okay. So the way that you're supposed to I don't know if it was what you're supposed to do or whether that was just Conrad's technique, but he was sitting like on the like the perimeter of the boat, like he was sitting on the edge of it, but he was on like our side, like so his back was facing us and he was on the side that was closest to us. So as we're going past, I just grab onto his life jacket and pull him into the water. and then like we just like because of that, like we don't want him grabbing onto our boat and pulling us off, so we just speed away, like me and Josh, and so then we look back and we just see Conrad drowning, and then Fergus, who's just like rowing by himself, like he's just tank as, and he's just stood, like he's just Bear Grylls-ing it and just stand up, like legs straddled around the kayak, and he's just like rowing for both of them. And then they try and
Did he leave Conrad behind, or did he?
Yeah, he did multiple times actually. But he went back for him, and then they sped up back to us in an attempt to try and pull me in.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening was, I just decided to like flip their boat with both my paddle and my arm. and it was the best thing ever.
That's like I remember the time I lost a water bottle in the rapids, one of the massive rapids.
Oh,
I'm just like, oh shit. So I was with Alex. I'll just put the last name in there so people get the idea. And I'm like, oh shit, I already lost a nice water bottle up till this point. Like, it was a Swedish made like blue one, and it filled up with water and it sunk straight down to the bottom. So I'm like, shit. But I had another one. I'm like, shit, I don't want to lose that one, otherwise I'll have no water bottle. So I literally jump out of the kayak when we're in the rapids and swim down.
I remember this. Oh my god, yeah, I remember this. You jumped out. We all were looking at you like, what the hell is he doing? Why did he jump out in the rapids?
I was swimming after the water bottle. I'm like, oh shit, this was not a good idea. Because I'm like remembering to the time of training, it's like, when you're in rapids, put your feet up and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Shit, okay, put my feet up. I'm like, ah! And eventually it gets down to like a calm area, and I think everyone goes into like an eddy. Grab the water ball, then get back in the raft, and Alex is like, did you get it? I'm like, yep. Like, okay, you're an idiot.
Who were you with, Austyn?
Alex. I kind
Alex?
of varied. I was with Marty.
You were with lots of people.
I was
as in
De Klerk.
De Klerk, yeah.
Yeah, I was with Alex.
You were with Marty, yeah.
And I went on the big raft on one day, and I remember going through the massive gorge because I timed it right because we had this big raft which could support like 4 people and had like all these barrels of like food.
That's the one
stuff.
I'm thinking of. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Before when I said Jason was like.
Yeah, I think he was on that one. Like, you know, everyone had a chance to be on this big raft because it was kind of fun being on this big raft. It was big.
It's less
and, like,
work.
Yeah, basically less
more
work.
People.
Like, you felt like you were dragon boating as you were going on. It's like, whoo, go.
And because you're with like the actual like instructor dude, like you were just like immediately safe because like he knew how to like
he knew because he's like yeah.
He knows the rapids. You know, he knows how to read the water.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like he did all like, you know, it's like that's not a knife. This is a knife.
He was basically Croc Dundee. That's what
pretty much.
That's what we're trying
Dan
to get
was Croc Dundee. So we were going through.
It was Dan. Yeah, that's
Dan!
right.
Dan!
Dan, I remember that. I forgot about that.
Dan the man.
Dan the man. Dan was the man, and he wanted to go on the Amazing Race, but he never made it past the auditions or something like that.
That's right. We had who was it? It was Dan, Sandy,
Eric.
and Eric.
Yeah,
that's right. Dude, this is
they're all OEG
nostalgia,
guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know Eric.
Yeah, that's right. You would have. Yeah,
you would have probably. Yeah, because I think people knew him prior to this trip as well.
Yeah, he was on. He was in my camp group.
Yeah,
previously.
That would have been
yeah.
It. There was...
I was with you, wasn't I, Austyn?
Were we with Eric? Oh, was that year 10 or 9 camp?
Yeah, year 10.
Did I go on year 10 camp?
Yeah, you did, and then you said it was a terrible idea because you did Odyssey like 2 days later.
Oh. Yeah. What? Oh no. Probably. Yeah. Maybe. Was it?
Oh, was that year 9?
I think it might have been year 9.
I think it was year 9.
Because I remember I had like at least a week. I did weights for a week before training for Odyssey. I'm like, oh, gotta be strong. And then like it did not prepare me at all. And then I come back from Odyssey with like massive muscles. I'm like, oh yeah, beef, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, no, that's right. Because the last time I actually did camping, hiking, or like that kind of hiking with camp was in year 9. Because the year after, I think I was with Alex, John, and Luca the next year.
Yeah.
And Adam, and we were doing the beach walking one.
Yeah. I didn't go on that one. That was Wilson's prom, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Austyn.
Yeah.
Do you remember if Dylan went on Odyssey?
Because
I somehow have a memory of being in a raft or a kayak with him at some point.
Was it that one?
But I'm wondering whether
Which...
it was... No. The other one. Our Dylan podcast.
Oh, okay.
White Hot Pain Dylan.
No.
I don't think he did.
Maybe he wasn't.
No, I don't think he did.
Because I distinctly remember being in a raft with him, and I can't remember what, but it must have been the year 9 camp.
Maybe it was year 9.
Yeah.
I've completely sidetracked from my story.
What was your story? I
Going through the
yeah, you were
gorge.
going through that gorge.
Yeah, and it was like, these are like higher class rapids, so they're faster, they're stronger, they're more of a drop. I think it was about like a 1.5 meter drop. I think for some of them, and it was really tight cornering. So I'm like, shit, okay, I want to be in the raft because I found like it was a great idea because we'd put myself, Kat, and I think it was Alex. We all parked ourselves in this little spot, and it was just before this massive drop. So like it was probably 1 meter, I think. Anyway, Jason and Lockie, they were like, we were just watching people how they would navigate going down this drop. So we're like, oh yeah, no, this is cool. This is a nice little spot. So, we see like everyone kind of making their way down, and like, oh okay, that's all right. I mean, people struggled because this was like harder than what we'd done before. So we see Lockie and Jason, they're going along, and their raft event, like just before they get to it, their raft turns around. And they go backwards. So
Oh yeah.
I really distinctly remember Lockie's face just absolutely shitting himself as his raft tipped down and went over the drop and tipped over. He's just like he just mouthed in his like he's like, oh fuck.
And it's much more funnier when you actually like knew who like Lockie was, though, like or what kind of person he was, because it's just like the kind of shit like situations he would get himself into. Just like, my god, so funny. Yeah, it was like immediately like the raft just turned around and like fell. Yeah,
it's just like the back end just flipped up. And they're both shitting themselves. He's like, Jason's like, Lockie, you fuck! Oh, so good. So good.
Did we all do surf camp together?
No, I did it with other people.
You did it with other people? I know me and Ariel did it.
Cans!
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, Austyn, you did it with us.
Yeah, I think you were there, Austyn.
We did surf camp?
Pretty sure you were
No, I don't think I did. Probably Adam.
No, Adam was with mine.
No, Adam went horse riding.
Oh, no, I did horse riding.
Yeah, that's right, you would have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's just me and Ariel.
Yeah, it's so weird because like in my mind I remember all of us being there.
Yeah, I remember all of us being there too. But that's
because like it's the same as I imagine. It's a little less, but every now and then, whenever I think of the Cairns trip from year 11, I think you were there, Liam. Like in my mind,
Yeah.
I always think you're there.
Never been to Cairns.
No, it's good. One place that we should definitely go.
Yeah.
Go Dole Bludge for a little bit and retire.
Make sure you time code that one. edit that one out.
Code? What?
Sorry, make sure you edit that one out. You know, note the time.
All right.
Because we're cutting that out. That's racist. You're racist.
Absolutely.
Racist.
I should have said it in more like politician voice because apparently that's all you know. No, some high middle higher class person like telling us to like
Ariel, do you remember
remove the doll while like trying to keep their like separation of power or something.
Do you remember the time we were in the tent in year 9 and our tent was flooding with water a little bit? Or it was like so much
Shit, I don't remember that.
It was like so much precipitation that it was like on the edges of the tent and like it made like a little moat around the edges, so we like huddled together in the middle. We're like, fuck.
I think I remember that. To be honest, I remember a lot more huddling.
I just remember, like, I just have so many memories of just like huntsmen crawling over the tents.
Oh, fuck.
Or like huntsmen crawling over your bags. It's like
I remember like being with you, having to be with
specifically
you guys
in
every
Odyssey.
night. Liam.
Yeah.
What's that?
On Odyssey, like I had to be with you and Josh every night. It was like 3 people in a 2-man tent.
Yeah, well, no, it was 3 people in a 3-man tent, but 3-man tent equals 2-man tent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
that's right. I remember that.
And like huddling together,
fun,
it's like, hey guys.
And Josh, you know, being the straight edge guy, probably.
I think I was in the middle. Yeah,
to be honest, yeah, you probably. that camp was awesome because it was the introduction. There was so many sing-alongs. there were so many Tenacious D sing-alongs,
I just
and there was
lost
Gay bar.
signal. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Hendrik.
Hendrik, exactly.
Oh, I just lost signal there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's alright.
I missed that.
I was just
crucial
saying
bit.
Tenacious D sing-alongs and the gay bar.
Oh
I
yes.
Electric Six.
Yes.
Yeah, that was that. I distinctly remember like being in like a
I've got something to put in you.
yeah, but like being in a really vast gorge, and then like Hendrik being about 200 meters back, and you just hearing the echo of "Gamer, Gamer, Gamer."
No, yeah,
And I'm pretty sure Hendrik was with Adam too, and I'm just imagining Adam just wanting to take a shotgun to his face after like 10 days of that.
Yeah, it was actually funny. I think it was a couple of weeks ago, Alan. We were at Mitch's doing like
Gay night
thing.
thing.
Gay night thing. Fucking Hendrik.
Gay night.
Freudian
Well,
slip
you know,
there.
Nice.
pretty. On that, I'll expand on that further actually. But fucking Hendrik just kept on playing this fucking random ass annoying
It was
music.
fantastic.
Gay bar. Gay
What
bar.
was the name of the track?
Wasn't it some Japanese shit that just repeated itself?
Yeah. But it was, I don't know, it was funny for about 20 seconds
I love
until he put
No,
it
it
on
was
repeat
funny.
and kept
It was
playing.
still funny for the rest of us because you got so mad, and you were just flipping your shit.
Shit, I did. But then you know what? Fucking later on. So, because I went to like bed, I was one of the first to go. I went to bed not long after you went to bed, Alan. So I got one of the bedrooms because like they were
Such a
all
good
still up in
feeling.
the main room. Yeah, I was thinking of just like going into the room you were and just sleeping on the floor because I think Liam wanted the bed. But then Liam's like, "No, you can have it because you're in bed." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go to bed and like I don't fall asleep immediately.
This is
ever.
not me, by the way.
No, it's a different Liam. I would have loved it if it was this Liam because you know, just fucking repressed sexual urges. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. I'm cutting that. Anyway, so like I never fall asleep early, and you know maybe it's because of worries that someone's gonna fucking diddle me. You know, as soon as I
Mr.
go to
Diddles
bed.
is going to come in with 2 watches because it's
You're
always
gonna
time
get
to
the
diddle.
diddly.
Guess what? It's double diddle o'clock. Anyway, anyway, I go in there and yeah, I don't fall asleep. So like really all I do is I just start eavesdropping on whoever's like talking outside, which is all of them. And like almost immediately I start hearing Hendrik saying like, "So we're not letting Ariel sleep, are we?" and like in my mind I'm like, surely Hendrik's a nice guy, he's not going to do that.
What are you thinking?
Then the other side of my mind kicked in and I thought like yeah, that's what the other side of my mind was like, no, Hendrik's going to fucking do it, he'll do that. So anyway, like not long afterwards, like I think I hear like the door just opens and like Hendrik just like stands there for a bit and then he leaves and closes it. He thinks I'm like asleep or something. Because like again, I don't move. I don't want to give away strategic advantage. And then like he comes and does it again and looks at me. I think he whispers my name or something. I wasn't paying in quite enough attention to it exactly. I was concentrating on like keeping still. And then fucking Liam comes in and just like jumps on top of me. And then fucking the rest of them come in and like knock me off. Oh no, what actually happened is I heard them be like, "All right, ready? We're gonna go fucking get."
That's not going to make any sense to a listener. I'm sorry.
And I'm not making an enhanced podcast.
Oh my god, that is the best
Wait,
face.
if you put it on YouTube, can you just put this picture as the background the entire time?
Please.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll do that. But anyway, I know what I heard was they're like, "Ready, let's go get Ariel," and I just like immediately just roll off the bed and go and like try to climb underneath so I can like fuck with them. And then like they come around the other side and just all like stack on top of me.
Jesus.
And then they fucking do it again.
This
like
picture's giving me
15
so much
minutes later.
context right now.
Dude, I got
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
8 hours
Yeah, so it
sleep
was
that
annoying.
night. Slept like a baby. It was more sleep than I'd gotten all week.
Mm.
It was. Oh.
Yeah. Or that you get at all normally
Oh,
because
this
it's fucking
fun.
Funhouse.
Like, this
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like addicted to that as well. Like I'm always like up for like staying up till like 1 o'clock
Oh,
waiting for that
shit.
Funhouse.
It's not even like. Sorry, did you say 1 or 11?
1, 20,
It's usually
12:30.
up at about 11.
12:30.
Yeah. 12:30. Yeah.
Then once you're there on
That's
YouTube,
good.
you just keep watching videos, and then suddenly it's 3 in the morning, and you'll.
I just rewatch Funhouse
Yeah.
videos.
They're so rewatchable, especially Open House.
It's
I
good.
find, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Demo
Uh,
Disc though. I think Demo Disc is the most
Okay.
rewatchable one.
Demo disc.
Demo
pretty
disc
cool.
is great, and like, I'm a little worried that at least it's good that you know that like it's the individual episode will be hit and miss, but over a long time, it's not going to deteriorate
No.
like fucking
Steam,
Steam Roulette did.
but they're bringing Steam Roulette
Yeah.
back anyway.
Wheel. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
they will, but like
Wheelhouse.
Wheelhouse or something.
the problem was that with Demo Disc is it was annoying where sometimes you get whole episodes where they just couldn't
But
get
that
any
is kind
fucking
of
games
funny
to
anyway,
work.
because they're playing like flash porn games.
Yeah.
Let's play Flash porn games.
I was going to say like that is almost more funny.
Well, that's
when
the
they
thing. You're
play
just
the
watching it
Flash
for
porn
the, like,
games.
that's all I watch Funhouse for is the characters, and they just happen to be doing it through a medium
Yeah.
that's video games, which is kind of an interest as well.
The drunk Mario Kart
Mm.
video from Inside Gaming is still one of
Yeah.
my favorite things. When James just gets so drunk and he just hits his head on like the Pacific Rim poster on the frame,
Shit.
and then Adam just gets so mad at him. But like the
I
way
better fucking watch
the
that,
way
yeah.
he hits his head on the like thing, he just does it the same way every time, and his face is just like the most priceless thing.
I have to rewatch it.
Anyway,
I love James so much.
it's like after I watched it, I was just so like for podcast 50, I was just like, we're so playing Mario Kart. Like we have to play Mario Kart now. But if not,
That
we
being
have
said, I'm more inclined to actually get us to play board games because that's
Yeah, it'd
easier
be
for us
fun.
to
that's,
record.
that's true.
And
I still want to
Yeah.
play Diddy Kong Racing.
we should like make it a mix. Start off with I don't know, start off with something and then move on to
I agree.
board games. Like again, like just I'm only saying board games just mostly for the simplicity, but also because it's a lot easier for us to come in and out of it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I guess it adds a lot more cohesion between like the two visual elements of the podcast. Seeing as
bevs.
Oh, true, yeah. But it's also that, especially since this will be like our first proper like video podcast.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: podcast 50 video podcast.
Video
so you should
podcast.
watch it on YouTube when we release this.
I
And also, whoever has the fastest
Yeah,
internet will be
fuck.
uploading
It's
it.
going to be massive.
Speaking of
Yeah.
YouTube, I have two things that I would like to bring to the podcast or share with the podcast, and I'm wondering
Oh,
which one to
no.
share first. I'm thinking I might share the Obama
Mm.
anger translator.
Yes.
Did you guys see the actual like Obama introducing Keegan Michael Peele?
Yes. I
to
love
the
that.
stage.
I love
Like-
that.
Like the actual Obama, not like
Yeah.
One of those fake
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
not the
Yeah,
skit,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the actual like the press. Yeah, it was pretty funny that he actually like acknowledged
Yeah.
that, and then like actually kind of was humorous towards the end, like he was being angry himself. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really
He
enjoyed
also
it.
dissed himself as well. Like he's often called like a socialist hippie sort of because he's a Democrat, and that's what Republicans call Democrats.
Yeah, that's what
But,
Bubbles think.
Bernie Sanders is running for in the primaries to be on the presidential ticket for the Democrats next year, and
Yeah.
Obama was like, oh well, Bernie Sanders is running, we could we'll have another weed smoking socialist in the White House. We could get a third Obama term. It was quite good. Yeah,
Did
Obama said
Obama
that
say
about
that?
himself.
Yeah, Obama said it
Yeah.
about.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
Bernie
Shit, okay,
Sanders
I
is
fucking better
openly
watch this.
socialist and like incredibly progressive. So by progressive, I mean left, not necessarily good.
It's a really funny video. You just have to look up
Oh,
Obama
right.
anger translator,
So good.
Okay.
and
yeah.
Keegan Michael Key comes out, and as Luther
Key and
from
Peele.
the show. Yeah, Key and Peele. It's
Hmm.
amazing. The other thing I wanted
Definitely
to
watch.
share with was Willow Smith has a new song.
I haven't
out.
watched
Oh,
it
no.
Oh
yet,
yeah,
or listen.
I actually like it. Like, I don't know.
As I say, you throw enough money and riders at something, every now and then you spit out,
I don't think any rider had anything to do with this song.
Really? Okay.
It's basically
Which
it's basically our conversations in a song, if that makes sense. There's literally no direction at all.
was Willow Smith the one that was like shake your hair back and forth?
Yeah, whip your hair back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah.
I whip my hair
Oh
back
my
and
God.
forth.
She looks like Jaden now. It's really funny.
Like,
she's no, like
Ariel.
I'll link it. I'll put it in the.
how can I be real if my sister is me?
Thing
Hey.
is, Jaden Smith be dropping jewels, but no one cares because it's Jaden Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Should
Yeah,
I,
you know,
should
you
I
know.
watch this?
FQC number 7.
exactly.
Oh my God.
It's our
Alright.
podcast in
Willow Smith
that's alright.
Vivo.
lyrics.
It's a 2-minute 10-second song.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
this is interesting.
I'm
Fireball?
I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna put it down like quiet in the background while we continue.
I'm half tempted to watch it myself, but let's just continue anyway.
Yeah.
Should we talk about some? I don't think we talked about it, but me and Austyn.
Yeah.
James is not here, so I don't know if we can talk about it. But
Shooter.
we went and saw Shooter Williamson.
Yeah. Well, we
Um,
all saw Frenchie as well,
Except for me.
So for Alan,
except for Alan.
But-
Are you not see Frenchie?
but a couple days after we saw Frenchie, we went and saw Shooter Williamson,
Yeah.
and it was really funny.
Actually, really
um,
funny.
But I wanted there was one moment we actually we deliberately wrote down to talk about on here, and I don't think we've done that yet. I mean,
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
yeah,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
at the
yes, yeah.
station.
Oh, fucking.
Do you want to tell it? Because you're probably.
Oh my God, that was so fun. Okay, so so we went to Cassie's place first.
Mhm.
Not because we were picking up Cassie. Like, okay, so I went to so that James could pick me up, and Liam was there as well. And then we went all the way to Cassie's place in like what
Camberwell.
was the nearest station? What?
Continue.
Fucking A.
By the way, I actually agree with you, Liam. I like it.
What do you mean? Oh, the song?
FQC number 7.
Yeah, how
like
good is it?
It's actually quite
a
good.
tune, but it makes no sense. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a
So
second.
we were at the station, and there was these PSOs there, and normally PSOs kind of have a bad rap about them, kind of like not being proper cops or anything like that, and like they're all serious and assholes. Well, that's more probably
I'll be right back.
ticket inspectors. But no, Liam, no, you need to hear this. It's funny.
Well, if he was there,
So there was there was 2 PSOs here, and we were telling them that it's like, oh yeah, where are you hanging out tonight? And we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna see a comedian in the city. Like Liam's mainly talking in this, and James is occasionally talking. I'm just kind of listening in, and like, because I don't know, I'm not normally cops are chill and all that stuff, but like for someone that you just met, you wouldn't really say, oh yeah, seeing this top cunt, he's called Shooter, he's pretty funny.
obviously, and also you're not going to tell police those words.
Yeah.
Or they only just
Yeah,
PTOs, right?
Yeah, they were just PTOs. But I forgot their names, but they were basically like this comedy duo. Like it was kind of like the straight man and the funny guy. So one of them is mainly talking, like saying, oh yeah, oh fuck, I can't remember he said some of the funniest shit.
So wait, was the policeman, the PTOs, were they being funny or something?
Yeah, the one of the guys was being
Ah.
absolutely hilarious. He's like, yeah, well, I hope you cunts don't get in trouble. Oh shit. Look, I'll give you the number and you can make a complaint to here. And my mate, I forgot his name, like Troy or something. So my mate Troy can fill it all out. And he's like, fuck off, I'm not filling any of that out. They were just being so funny. And like we were saying, "Oh mate, why did we buy tickets? Why don't we just see you live?" He's like, "Well, I'll be here all week. I charge 10 cents for a joke." He's such a cheeky prick. And then when we came back, he was still there. We're like, "Oh my god." He's like, "How's the gig?" It's like, "Oh yeah, we could have used a couple, we paid like $46 for it, so we could have used you and, gotten more jokes out of what we wanted." He's like, "You're damn fucking right." He's just been so good. Probably the best PTO we've ever met.
That's a good thing. I think aren't most PTOs they're volunteers, aren't they? They're or not volunteers, but as in like they're not. It's not like they're pulled from the same like pool of applicants that police are.
No, they do. I think they do have a different application process, and they do have some kind of training, but I guess
it's the same as you never see ads for people to like sign up to like join the police, whereas like you see ads around for people to be the PSOs. That's what it is.
Did we
got
finish the story?
PTOs you've never seen.
Yeah,
pretty much. Funny. I couldn't remember some of the stuff that they said. That he's like, "Oh, what are you cunts up to? Oh shit. I'll just make a complaint. Just here. I'll give you the card so you can make a complaint for that."
I'll give you the number so you can make a formal complaint. Is what he said.
What did he say about the post office?
He said something about the post office?
Yeah, we were talking about post office or something. I don't know. But he was just, I don't know.
What I was actually referring to before Austyn started telling that story, when we were at the station on the way back and we were getting dinner, there was some guy waiting at Lord of the Fries next to us and just started talking. He was like off his face and he just started talking to us. Now you know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I didn't mention that. No, I totally forgot.
Yeah, do you remember?
No, you probably remember it more than us because I just totally avoided him.
Started talking to me about my curly hair, and then then started trying to use like slang words that he thought like kids like used nowadays. But I had no idea what he was talking about. He's like, "Oh, that's fresh, huh?" I'm like, "I guess I'm just not a fresh enough kid, dude. I really don't know what you're talking. I really don't know what you're saying."
No, it'd be funny if he's just like, "Hey, your curly hairs are on fleck there."
Yeah, he said something like that. He just said something, but like he completely butchered the slang. I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying.
It's like it's nice to see natural curly hair, and then I was just like to James, he's not even real curls.
I know, but then there's James who actually has curly hair standing right next to me. You know?
Yeah.
If James had it his way, his hair would be fucking straight though.
I know. If we had it both of our way, me and James would have swapped hair by now.
We continue the progression that across both of your lives you shall have like plastic surgery to basically just swap your like face structures.
Exactly. We're quite happy to dress the same way. We just have to just swap each other's hair and facial stuff.
The world first skull transplant.
It'd be like the movie Face Off. Did Nicolas Cage
face?
Oh. Well, you can be like that Russian doctor Italian doctor commence the first head transplant.
Did that actually work?
They're trying. They're doing it in 2018.
Oh, okay.
I think that they're planning it, but there's all these doctors and stuff that's like yes, Alan.
That was,
wow, dead air. Like
keep it going while
I
type that.
Well, so you were in the middle of fucking talking, Austyn, and you just started reading and just stopped. Well,
it's like his brain had an aneurysm. It's just like
perhaps I need a head transplant, but like not many people. Yeah, doctors are complaining about it because even though they've already done it in China and Russia, of like head transplants on animals, they're thinking of doing it for humans. So this guy gave a TED Talks about it as well. So it's it's up there in the community.
I don't know. I watched one of the videos where they did it like from the 90s, like the last one before they made it like illegal in most Western countries, where they did one on a monkey head, and that was fucking morbid, man. That was really fucking weird.
It's because
like,
they don't.
And like the monkey also like fucking like freaked out when it realized what was happening.
Yeah, the longest they've had an animal survive is about 32 days, which is kind of sad. But like the guy was explaining in his talk that if you sever the spinal cord in the correct way, that it can grow back. And I was reading some of the details about it, and when they sever the spinal cord, the guy will it will take 36 hours or something and 100 surgeons, and then he'll have to be in a coma for 12 months, and then another 6 months or something of resting in bed for his spinal cord neurons to make connections again, because he won't have the proper muscles.
And then like rehab for like years because of all the atrophy.
Pretty much.
I don't know, like.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's weird because something like that feels incredibly unethical to do on animals.
Oh,
sorry,
definitely.
we're wrapping up, Alan. We're on the way to wrapping up. But
hurry up!
Like, look. Okay. But I don't know, medical progress and all. Like, to me, something like exploring that avenue is something which could only practically tend towards people who wanted like cryonic freezing.
Yeah.
You know, where they just get their head frozen with the and I mean that's fucking it, right? Like this is part of it. So it's being fulfilled with the promise that sometime in the future they'll be reanimated on someone else's body.
Walt Disney.
Yeah. Did he? I think that's a myth, right? That he got cryonically frozen.
Yeah, I think he did.
Is he cryonically frozen?
His head is.
We have an infinite source of knowledge right in front of us. We should use it.
True.
He's probably dead, but
well, I mean that's the point of it. With cryonic freezing, you just freeze something that's already dead.
Yeah.
But preserve it. Fucking just replace all the blood with antifreeze.
One of the search suggestions was, "Is he frozen under Disney World?" Like underneath it.
That's how they created Disney World, with his head.
And after half an hour of the question segment, we finally get to the question.
He's not frozen, apparently.
No.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
that's like
I'm pretty sure that was as I said, like I'm pretty sure that was a myth. No, I said the question was, is Walt Disney frozen under Disney World?
Oh, right. I thought that was the point of, like, you were going back to the initial point of this was a question time, and the initial question was totally avoided to make...
What's really funny is James just messaged me then saying, "I've arrived, Bay. How's the new format for the podcast?" And I said, hasn't made much difference.
Again, I said I'm fucking trialing it. It'll probably make better sense when someone who isn't me is fucking hosting.
He's back!
You know, I'm obviously shit.
He's
James
back!
is back. He can do it. James can host it.
True, he can host.
I don't have it set up, but I'm actually more equipped to do that right now than I was last time I did it, because I've got better technology. But I think I want to get like a cable so that I can take audio outputs and inputs directly from my phone into my computer instead of the Frankenstein layout I did last time.
So we have a Facebook and a Twitter and a website, and we're on iTunes and we're on YouTube. And is there anything else I'm missing?
And Instagram.
And Instagram. We have an Instagram that's infrequently updated.
More frequently updated than Twitter.
More frequently updated than Twitter and Facebook combined.
No, Facebook's updated pretty often. Like James does shit with that.
Oh, cool. All right, that's fine then. I'll have. So I've been Liam, and with me I've had Austyn, Alan, and Ariel. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening. Bye bye.
I should stop recording now.